My name is Beth Price, and I am a tour guide at the Old North Church. Well, you may have heard that Paul Revere was a silversmith and a goldsmith, and he made false teeth when he fell on hard times. But he was also a bell maker, and he may have gotten his interest in bell making when he was a bell ringer here at the Old North Church. Now, the bells in the Old North Church are the oldest set of bells in the 13 colonies. They were brought in 1744 when they had been made in England. Now, there's 8 of the bells. The smallest is the treble bell. It weighs in at 400 pounds, and they go all the way up to the base, or down to the base bell at 1,600 pounds. Now, these bells, when they were brought in, they needed to form a ringing guild, and Paul Revere was one of the 8 boys who were founding members of this guild. They rang the bells every Sunday for 2 cents, which was their pay, which was a pretty good pay for a group of boys ringing bells back then. Now, I'm not a member of the guild, so I can't show you exactly how this was done, but we do have a model to show you how change ringing is done. Now, all of the bells of the Old North Church are mounted on wheels, like you see on this model here. That's to help with their great weight. Now, when the ringing guild comes into the church and up the stairs, the first thing they do is they need to work up momentum on the bells to get them into ringing position. To do so, they tug on the red part of the rope called the sally. Now, the bell will swing back and forth, and they continue tugging on the rope as the bell gains momentum, until it finally locks into place on a wooden slat that you can see here. This is called a ringing position, and when the bells are in ringing position, they're very dangerous because the slightest tug on the red part of the rope called the sally will send it going all the way around and back up into ringing position. Now, when Robert Newman and John Pulling Jr. headed down from the steeple, by the time they reached the bottom of the stairs, already they could hear the pounding of musket butts on the front doors of the church because a British curfew patrol had seen the lanterns, and they were here to investigate who was out past curfew. So instead of going out the front doors and being tried for treason, Robert Newman and John Pulling ran up the aisle and jumped out the window right behind me here. They waited around behind the church until the coast was clear, and they did make it to their houses safely that night. Now, this is the original window that they would have escaped out of. It is called the Newman window in Robert Newman's honor today.